Okay. Went to the bar to get a little closer to myself and learn things I never really wanted to know. The walk got a little far, so I got into a cab that smelled like vinegar, stains that showed what's in the kernel before.
It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, and it ain't gonna be easy.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Day 1, hike all day. Day 2, hike a lot of the day and climb a bit. Day 3, hike all day. We're gonna climb the Screaming Sky Crack. Woo! It's all the way the fuck over there. I said yes so fast I got whiplash, but now all I feel is deep regret.
And let that be a lesson to you. Gonna hike down there and then into there and then along here. Camp is right there. I think we go up this notch and then it's a 511 minus. It's a 4-pitch route on the top of Zoroaster Temple. Zoroaster Temple. And it's supposedly somewhat wide. You at least place 1 5 and 2 4s.
Did you paint your nails black? Oh, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. You know what? I'm
Sign off and just go. Just go for it.
My brain's never on anything. So. Wait. I love those friends that you can just full on suffer with. Kaya?
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me to do this shitty vlog with you. I already love it. Those are the ride or die friends.
Mary is the only other person that I know who would be willing to suffer that much for that little. Really, Mary's the only person that said yes. We are at Phantom Ranch. We started at 7 this morning, and we've done 7 miles downhill, and now we have 6 miles to go uphill in the sun with the most weight of the trip. I think like hiking downhill for so long just makes you feel weak, because it's like you're hard on your knees and hard on your ankles, and hiking uphill it was like, oh, I'm strong, I feel good.
That's how I felt. I think that every day is going to be a specific challenge.
Yeah.
In a good way.
I think those pink flowers are beautiful.
I thought originally I signed up for a climbing trip, and actually I signed up for a cactus photography trip. Hey, I'm taking a picture of a fleur.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I was psyched. Okay. I can tell I'm tired because I can't see. When I'm tired, I can't see shit. Yeah, this will make me see better.
It'll make you see better. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mary, what are we doing today?
We're doing a Screaming Sky Crack.
Screaming Sky Crack. So yesterday.
Oh my god, ow. Oh, Jesus.
We woke up at 5:30, but we did have kind of a lazy morning start. I don't think we actually started hiking until 7. We got to the notch, and actually I was nervous about the notch because typically on stuff like this, I think that like the 3rd and 4th class is more dangerous than the climbing because you're unroped and you're high up, and so
you're on Chas.
And you're on Chas. So.
From camp, it doesn't look that far away, but it took us like 6 hours to approach it.
Yeah, it took a long time. Mary is getting ready to rack up and lead the first pitch.
Racked up.
Mary is racked up. Mary is putting her little shoesies on.
My knot is safe. I checked it and double checked it.
I love the chase and the hunt.
How was that first pitch for you?
Yeah, it looks like kind of tricky if you're short.
It's not tricky, you're a little tricky.
I am a little tricky, but I'm still short. I think it would have been more fun not having to bump fours so aggressively.
Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working.
Bumping it kind of openish four is like meh. But bumping the five was like bomber.
Believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can.
It was super cool watching you do it, like lay backing through that roof.
Oh, yeah.
And then you like stopped in the middle and did this like cool like foot turn upside out. It was like, it's an off-width climber move right there.
Not too bad, but the leg being tired is a factor. My thoughts of pitch one. I brought 2 4s, 2 3s, and 1 5. I would bring an extra 4 and an extra 3.
That second pitch is a little spicy at the start. It's right off the anchor, and if you fall, you're gonna swing into this.
It wasn't just
cliff.
that it was like techie and like exposed or whatever. It was also that it was just full of lichen.
And then after that, you basically go into this like glory low angle hand crack.
I love that pitch. That was good.
Isn't that sick?
Yeah. I actually really like the start. I'm embarking on pitch 3. Kaya gets the headwall pitch, which we can see. Are you excited?
I'm like excited, but damn, it's like it's in your face.
It was just like extremely windy. I think we had like 37 mile per hour wind gusts. So you're just on slab, and I had like 1 nut in for 200 feet. Taking us to the base of the wall.
Okay. And then we got to the base of the headwall pitch. Honestly, like the only part I'm worried about is the fucking finger crack in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to climb fingers.
It's okay.
It was just beautiful, like absolutely stunning pitch. Last pitch, here we go.
We knew we were short on time. She was like nervous. She's like, oh, I don't know. And she like climbs up there, takes a rest before the move.
Oh, that's bad. It's better.
And it's kind of like a weird pod that just kind of like you could put your knee in, and then there's like a really good pod hand jam, and then one that's just complete garbage, but it exists. So it kind of almost sandbags you.
There was this cool moment right before I went for that where I was like in the pod below the crux move, and I was just sitting there and I was like looking out, and you're just looking at the most beautiful setting sun, insane landscape that we're sitting in. And I'm just looking at the colors and the light, and below me is Mary, and I was just like, I don't care if I send it. I don't need to, like, I don't need to, like, I'm here and I'm doing this thing and it's amazing. And like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if I send it. Okay. It felt hard, but I wasn't scared. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking go for it. Because why not? We're here.
Come on.
And then you get to the best jug of your life, and then you go up into a perfect 2's crack, and you're just like, sick! Like, the biggest jug you've ever felt in your life. I think one of the bigger questions climbers ask themselves is, what's the point? Why hike all that way to climb 4 pitches? I think the point is in the sunsets and the flowers. The point is in the shape of my blisters and the feeling of chalk on my hands. The point is the way coffee tastes the morning after. The view from the top is made all the more beautiful, not in spite of the suffering, but because of it.
So I'm shorter than Kaya, and I have like a shorter reach. When I originally set myself up for the dead point, like I went into it, and then I came like 1.5 inches too short.
What a pitch!
Yeah, it was stellar. I love the calf locking on the end.
We get to the top.
Oh,
I know.
no!
The sun is like in an unbelievable location.
It was actually on the bottom of the 4th pitch that I realized that. So this is when I had bad news.
What?
Mary left the headlamp on the ground.
But I was like, girl, I got you. I got my headlamp. And then I like opened my fanny pack and I'm like, psych, I don't have my headlamp. So we didn't really get to enjoy the summit. But I stood there and went, woo! For like a second.
You look for the middle marker, okay?
Okay. You know Terminator 2, where he's just like, choo, 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 choo. That was Mary. Mary was like, I am focused. Do you love the shitty things that we do together?
Yes.
Because this is one of the shittiest.
So we now have our headlamps.
Well, we have your headlamp.
And they were down here in this bag. The correct bag. Fucking experts. That's all I gotta say. We got to the ground. Kaya could not find her headlamp. What did you bring, Kaya?
The hand sanitizer.
Oh, you brought the hand sanitizer.
Yeah, because we need that.
But where's their headlamp?
But I don't have my headlamp. I improvised.
Just walk me through what you're doing right now.
I am a genius, actually. And I will be accepting my
Oh my god, are you
Pulitzer
sure? Why don't you take it off
for...
and then take it on? You don't need the beta?
No, I will
help
be
you?
accepting.
Take the helmet off and then take it on.
Does it look good?
Oh my god. I like how you wouldn't take the helmet off and take it on. You are so delirious from dehydration and exhaustion.
I get a text message, my head's gonna vibrate. I can play music while we hike! Mary! Oh wait, I can't because I
So
taped
you know
it.
who the real... You know who
The walk got a little far, so I got into a cab that smelled like vinegar. Stains that show.
I would not recommend doing the descent in the dark. It's like really loose, really chossy. Yeah, we definitely did not bring enough water. I think that would have been the one thing I would have redone is bring more water.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much water do we have left?
I'd rot in hell with you.
We have this, which is maybe a liter.
Barely.
Do we have any more of those other two?
We
With
do
us, the
I
two.
don't know. I didn't. I think I took a couple drinks from them.
Half liter.
I tried not to drink.
Okay.
Lo and behold, in the gully, there's a cave hole, and Kaya was like, I wonder what's in here.
Oh my god,
And I was like, what? What are you trying to get me to go back up the hill for? Morale is increasing because
some angel left us some water. But we ended up getting back to camp at like 1 in the morning.
the approach and deproach take a lot longer from Sumner Wash than we expected.
And we gotta hike back out of this beast. We should get up, move on.
Yeah. Oh. Cheers. We did it.
Cheers.
I actually would do it again because it's so fun.
I wouldn't.
I definitely pushed my legs farther than they should have been.
Yeah, I feel similarly.
We have resorted to our own paces because we're just in full suffer at this point. I feel weirdly good, and it makes me think that the training for this is just to do laps on belly full of bad berries. Guys, I cannot believe what we did.
I lied to us when I said that the first day was gonna be the hardest day. I was lying to you, I was lying to myself.
We tracked what we did on our iPhone, and the total mileage ended up being 38 miles and 20,000 feet of elevation gain and loss, with 3 pitches of rock climbing and 1 pitch, which was more like scrambling.
It's a pretty incredible adventure. It was the biggest pure adventure day that I've had in a long time.
I chose the first Girls Gone Wide, you chose the second, so now
It's your
my
turn to choose.
I'm gonna choose a 200-foot approach
On a beach.
on a beach
With margaritas.
with margaritas. My favorite part of the whole journey was when we went to McDonald's. We spent $42.36
on McDonald's. That's the most I've ever spent on fast food in my life. Kaya's never even eaten McDonald's, but she inhaled that.
I was my first Big Mac. I never had a Big Mac before.
I ate a quarter pounder, I ate 10 chicken nuggets, I ate fries, I sucked a whole Dr. Pepper down.
Use code WIDE, that's WIDE, for 20% off your next pair of Boulder Denim jeans.